There's a reason these 5 family channels receive hundreds of thousands of dislikes every video. We're going to explain why, starting with the Ace family. Creating their YouTube channel back in 2016, the Ace family managed to gain over 18 million subscribers. The family consisted of parents Austin and Catherine and their kids Al, Elia, and Steele. They used to be one of the biggest families on YouTube, posting almost daily family vlogs, pranks, challenges, and videos such as pregnancy reveals that reached millions of views. And as a result, their fans loved the young and rich vibe that the family gave off. Some of their most notable videos are being a proposal where they both jumped out of a plane with 41 million views, or their music video of You're My Ace with over 30 million. By 2019, they were living in a massive mansion, starting multiple of their own businesses, and it was clearer than ever that they were the biggest family channel on YouTube. Numerous videos were made buying each other new Lamborghinis, but as their fame grew, so did the controversy. Austin was accused of cheating multiple times. Throughout their marriage, Austin had been accused of cheating on Catherine, as in 2019, a woman came forward saying Austin had asked her to sign an NDA before hooking up with her, while Catherine was at home with their children. Then in 2021, another video went viral of Austin flirting with her friend on TikTok and inviting her back to his hotel room. As an attempt to fix their relationship, they would create the Ace Fest, an event they promised would be like Disneyland, but in reality, it was nothing more than a small carnival. People who paid hundreds of dollars for VIP tickets said it was a complete ripoff. The problems didn't stop there, as in 2021, Austin hosted the Social Gloves boxing event, which was supposed to be a massive influencer fight night, but afterwards, a good majority of the creators said that they never got paid. Austin was sued for a monstrous $100 million, but managed to get it all the way down to just $2 million over half a year later. As a result of this, Austin eventually found himself in jail not long before quitting their channel in its entirety. Their $10 million mansion went into foreclosure, and they were forced to leave after consistently missing payments. It's now been 2 years since their last upload to the channel, and both the parents have filed for divorce. It probably didn't help that on the Call Her Daddy podcast, Catherine uploaded a 10 million view video titled My Husband Cheated with 20 Women. So with their last upload reaching almost 400,000 dislikes, this puts them as one of the most hated families on the entirety of YouTube. Fantastic Adventures. Fantastic Adventures was a seemingly wholesome YouTube channel run by Michelle Hackney. The channel featured her 7 adopted children who, for legal reasons, names aren't public. They acted out in skits and filmed child-friendly content that was able to be watched by any audience. With extremely bright thumbnails and overly exaggerated titles, the channel pulled in over 800,000 subscribers. On the surface, it looked like just another kids channel. But in 2019, everything changed. Cops discover 7 kids trapped in YouTuber's House of Horrors. This was a video uploaded by EWU Bodycam, and with almost 8 million views, shows the horrific lifestyle that Michelle put her kids through.
I'm here to help, okay? I want to make sure nothing happens to you or your brothers or your sisters, okay? Okay? Do you understand what that means? Why are you crying? Why are you crying?
I want to have a better family.
You want to have a better family?
You know that spray that you use when there's like bad people and stuff?
Yeah.
P-E-P-P-E-R?
Yeah.
Spray?
Pepper spray? Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you, baby.
I keep two of his bottles of beer.
Okay.
The worst part of all this was just how laid back and relaxed she was during the entire investigation. Michelle simply sat down on her recliner with her feet out, acting as if she's perfectly in the clear. Michelle was arrested and charged with multiple counts of child abuse after one of the children managed to tell police what was happening behind the scenes. According to private investigators, the kids were being forced to perform for the channel, and if they made a mistake or forgot one of their lines, they were punished hard. This included being pepper sprayed, locked in a closet for days, denied food and water, and being with clothes hangers or belts. On the outside, the Fantastic Adventures channel looked extremely happy, but the reality was this was consistent child abuse. Understandably, many people were disgusted that one of the most successful family channels was built on child exploitation. Comments read, "So happy to hear this woman will never be in a child's life ever again." YouTube immediately banned their channel, and the kids were taken into protective care. The mother, Michelle, actually passed away in 2020 due to cardiac arrest. She was facing multiple felony charges related to the abuse of her 7 adopted children, although the charges got dismissed following her death. Now, all that remains is a completely inactive Instagram account of before everything went south. The Prince Family. The Prince Family had a bit more of a different rise on YouTube, as the two parents, Damien and Bianca, were never exactly likable in the first place. The family is best known for their videos such as "I broke up with Damien on his birthday," "Breaking up, what happens next is shocking," "I broke up with Damien," "Breakup prank on Valentine's Day," "Breakup prank on Bianca, we're really done," "Breaking up with Damien prank," "I cheated on Damien and broke up with him prank," "Hidden camera in car prank leads to real breakup," "Breakup prank on husband gone wrong." Yeah, you get the idea. Their kids DJ, Kyrie, Nova, and Ayla also became regulars in their videos, helping them rack up over 13 million subscribers and almost 4 billion views. Although implementing their kids into the content started feeling inauthentic. Viewers began noticing that a whole lot of their content felt staged and overly dramatic. They would make titles like "No Heartbeat" with Bianca going into an ambulance and a heartbroken emoji in the thumbnail. However, it turns out that the baby was in fact totally fine, but had just moved around inside her body and they were unable to find it for a good couple of minutes. The same can be said in their video about getting into a very bad car accident. And to give credit where credit's due, Bianca actually did get into a wreck, although the damage was quite minor compared to what was given in the title and thumbnail. There were multiple similar instances of posting this type of content, implying that they would grab the camera and film literally anything if they knew it would get views. They've also been criticized for directly exploiting their kids, when they would put them in uncomfortable pranks or plain right disrespectful videos that seemed more about making money than genuine moments on the channel. One of their biggest controversies involved accusations of colorism. Bianca would talk to her just-born baby within seconds of coming out of the womb that she seemed to prefer lighter skin tones and she wanted it to have colored eyes instead.
Because I had blue eyes when I was born.
Sorry.
I thought you would have pretty eyes. Light blue eyes.
She do got pretty eyes.
The immediate backlash was huge, with many viewers calling it harmful and offensive. Some people in the comments would even go as far as to say, this is what happens when the wrong people have kids. But the channel still remains up to this day, with the kids being a whole lot more grown up. However, it seems like the parents have just never learnt their lesson, as they are still posting videos like "telling my kids I lost the baby." The Labrant Family. The Labrant Family, made up of parents Cole and Savannah and their 4 children, peaked on YouTube almost a decade ago with nearly 13 million subscribers and over 4.5 billion views. They were well known for treating their kids like royalty, such as taking their 4-year-old to the biggest water park in the world, or sometimes it was just as simple as singing in the car with your dad to pull in over 100 million views. but behind the 600 videos that they had posted to their channel, it was nothing more than a couple slip-ups from disaster. One of their most controversial moments came in 2021 when they uploaded a video titled "She Got Diagnosed with Cancer." The title made it seem like one of their own children was sick, but the video turned out to be a loosely structured documentary about another family's cancer battle. Everybody in the comments felt a bit gaslighted, calling it manipulative and exploiting them for views. Cole later apologized for the miscommunication, but it didn't stop there. Their parenting decisions have also begun to raise eyebrows, as in 2018 they stated that they were pulling their daughter out of school to homeschool her, not for academic reasons or anything important, but because Savannah said she needed an extra set of hands to help with their new baby. Then in 2022, they posted a video about a that compared rates to the whole. In doing so, they did manage to pull 5 million views, but when looking at the total of over 300,000 dislikes, it's no surprise that this was another critical loss for the channel. Recently, in 2024, Cole choreographed a father-daughter dance to a Diddy song just days after Diddy was arrested for allegedly trafficking. It was expected that Everly, being the main child in all these dramas, was living a harsh childhood. Nobody should be pulled out of school and having the entire internet laughing at you because of your parents' decisions. Regardless of this, the LeBron family seem to have basically given up on YouTube, as they haven't uploaded in over half a year, with their most recent video only having a 30% like to dislike ratio. But the absolute worst channel in the history of YouTube has to go to DaddyOFive. Mike and Heather Martin started DaddyOFive as a so-called family prank channel, and at first, it seemed exactly that. Their 5 kids were always yelling with fake messes around the house, but very quickly, viewers realized it was anything but harmless. In one viral video, the parents sprayed disappearing ink on the floor, then aggressively yell at their son Cody for the mess. He breaks down in tears on camera, only for the dad to say it was a prank.
What? What the? I didn't do that!
What the hell is that?
What is this?
Cody!
Tell me!
I didn't do that!
Tell me what you did!
I swear to God, I didn't do that!
All over your carpet!
I didn't do that! I don't have anything to color with it!
Why did you do that?
I didn't do that! I swear!
This then started to become a pattern. The channel racked up millions of views every single month off of emotional breakdowns and cruel pranks targeting their children. Another viral video on the channel showed Mike telling his sons to their sister across her face. When the video was uploaded, immediate outrage exploded all across YouTube. Every comment read similar to, "The fact that a parent would film that, upload it, and call it content. They should be in jail." On May 2nd, 2017, the BBC reported that Mike and Heather had lost custody of 2 of their 5 children, and they were sent back to their biological parents. Authorities launched an investigation, and by 2018, the couple was convicted of child neglect and sentenced to 5 years probation. YouTube permanently banned their original channel, which had over 700,000 subscribers. Even after all that, they tried to rebrand on a new channel as FamilyOFive, which got deleted, then another channel, the Martin Family, which followed the same fate, because people didn't forget. They were driven off YouTube entirely.